restorative justice, where the victims, the offenders, and the community come together for healing and reconciliation, transcending all pain and shame and coming home to their own heart.
Entering into the adult criminal justice system, it never once crossed my mind that I would ever be part of a restorative justice fair inside of an adult institution. In 2019, this happened. The United States' first and largest restorative justice fair ever inside of an American prison. And it happened here in San Diego at the Donovan Correctional Facility. At that time, I was serving a life prison sentence, and there was nothing more that I wanted to do but make living amends to victims of crime. So for 3 days, we laughed, we danced, we sang, and we listened to victims of crime who had enough courage to come in and share their stories and interact with us, the perpetrators of these crimes. It was so healing and divine to see men sentenced to life in prison make living amends, and for that, I'm eternally grateful.
When confined behind the stone walls and electrical razor-wired fences of penal institution for decades, looking objectively at the word justice can easily cause one to feel lost, utterly. Before exiting Building 23 on Echo Facility, I stopped momentarily in the doorway, took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and smiled from the thoughtful words running through my mind. Under what sky had the human heart been touched which allowed the manifestation of such an event as this restorative justice fair? Could this be a very meaningful sunset to make way for even more majestic rising? I wonder about the amount of time Brahma Carey spent reaching the hearts of those who were once victims, entering this prison to allow us to make amends through them vicariously for those we have harmed. This offering, allowing from each of them, is beyond an act of healing. The peace I experienced from the messages delivered from each soul I had the opportunity to hear and or share a few personal words with mirrored truth that only comes from real person-to-person giving and receiving.
The Restorative Justice Fair was an experience that changed my life forever. Up to that day, I was unsure of what I was going to do with my life. Sure, I had plans, but with no purpose. I had no direction, I had no zest for a future. I was a robot programmed to just live life for the sake of existing. Today and yesterday, I have never felt so beautiful in my life. Never ever. Words have no descriptions on how I felt with all that has transpired. There was so much interaction, so much love and kindness. I felt like I was in a wonderful dream. It was beyond beautiful. It was the first time I took notice of a sunset. I was no longer in prison. I am riding a wave of pure bliss, Something inside of me has been woken up, induced and activated. Awakened words, divine consciousness, exaltations of the mind, body, and spirit. Perpetual feelings of elevation, alignment and balance of chakras and natural chemicals by and from the universe. Moral and ethical service. A hurt person will hurt other people. A healed person will heal others. On these 3 days, I discovered that I was helping others to heal. I learned that being of service will kindle and activate the best parts of us.
As an educator in the area of music, it was very fulfilling because I'd taken guys who had never performed before and assisted where I could in order to get them to the point of arrival. It's very, very rewarding to see the students progress in such a positive direction. I'm so proud to be involved in helping these guys. They give so much back and have come so far to get where they are. In my opinion, this helped to contribute to the already positive atmosphere surrounding the fair. I tip my hat to all those who were brave enough to share their living amends live musical performances.
I was a victim of crime, like so many of us, and on that day when the men in the circle took accountability for the crimes that they had committed, they healed a part of my heart that I'd never been able to access. They set my little girl free in the true spirit of restorative justice, where we reclaimed our power. We called back our joy. We reclaimed our peace and our preciousness, with every single soul having the capacity to change, to heal, and to be restored. May every prison in this country and beyond be a centre for healing and the home of restorative justice. And may we always remember that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. With endless gratitude to all of the people who made this event possible, to administration for saying yes, to Captain Benyard and all of the staff who offered their time, to Dr. Greenwald and all of the mental health staff who supported everyone that weekend, as you do every day, to all of the program providers, ministers and speakers who gave and continue to give endlessly with your massive hearts and commitment, with special thanks to Ricardo Cabrera and Andrea Travers for your unwavering support of our prison community on every level, to Marissa Bajarano and Kamal Johnson from the DA's office for your dedication and passion for justice for all, to all of our donors who gave food, materials and stage equipment, we thank you. Infinite gratitude for Amy Delves for capturing the heart and soul of this event and making it possible to share this experience with the world. A very special shout out to our restorative justice team, Sean Khalifa, Frank Vaughan, Ruben Radillo, Glenn Jefferson, Dave Armstrong and Heop. Working with you all was a profound blessing. Your community is lucky to have you. And most importantly, we thank all of the prison participants for your openness and willingness to heal and grow, and especially to our victims of crime who gave their time and their heart in support of restorative justice. May you continue to heal, and may your courage set you free.